This one is releasing tomorrow and I'm super excited to show it to you earlier today. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kicks Reasons channel, and today we're looking at Reebok's preseason big game. This is part of the big game pack that it's releasing right before Super Bowl this weekend. And this one is really nice even compared to the original black and white that was released very recently, as the materials here are upgraded. Now you guys are gonna see them on the details, but immediately I'm gonna point your attention to the upper, and more specifically the black portion of the upper. This is all suede and not that plastic hard looking leather that was on the original one. I know I said it before, the very first original pair back in '94 of this model was made entirely of synthetic materials, but this one is upgraded here, and I cannot wait to see some of the collaborations that Reebok are preparing, because I know they're going to be more, and I know some of them will be released with the top-notch materials, just like this one over here. So if you look at the details, the silver portion around the toe box or the toe guard, this is again synthetic leather, but it's a little bit different than the one I saw before on the previous release, because this one is much softer. I don't know what kind of synthetic leather is. Nevertheless, it's synthetic leather, so don't get too hyped about it. But the black portion on the toe box, the black portion on both lateral and medial side panels, and over the strap with the preseason, this is all suede, very nice and soft, smells very nice and feels super plush. So this is a big upgrade compared to the original one. Now the silver vector logo is synthetic leather as well, but I really dig that silver look. The same exact color is replicated on the preseason logo right on the strap, and the same exact stitching on the ton where the vector logo is. Now what else is different here? Not much. These are produced in December of last year, so very recently production date, and the insoles are exactly the same as the ones I show you on the original release. Nothing to write home about, not Reebok Athletics or anything like that, which was included in the original pair, which I'm going to show you actually the lows compared to the lows released now. In my next video, you guys are going to see the differences between the two. I already point out the differences in the mids. The displacement of the logo used to be right above the vector logo right here on the lateral side. It was a little bit smaller off to the side again, and on top there was nothing, but there was like perforations and holes on that strap. Now it's all one uniform. Probably cheaper to make it this way. It's a change. I'm not sure we needed this change, but it is what it is. This is what they decided on. In the back we have stitched in with silver stitches Reebok. Really like that logo, looks very old school the way it's stitched. Again, preseason on the lateral side of the midsole as well, or more of an outsole actually. And the midsole again, super soft. I just pulled out my OG pair to compare the midsoles, and let me tell you, this is a huge upgrade. This midsole is much softer. Just like on the previous release though, the outsole is different, is all one rubber piece, not like in the original where we had front portion solid rubber, back portion solid rubber, and in the midfoot section this was part of the midsole exposed soft. Here is all one piece of rubber. Giant black vector logo on the silver or kind of gray outsole. And if we look at the Hexalite, again, pleasant surprise here. They're continuing to surprise us with old school looking and feeling Hexalite. And if you step into these, you're gonna feel the comfort coming from the midsole and the Hexalite. And I have to say it again, these are more comfortable than the original one. And those of you that might argue, well, maybe you don't remember, well, I have an original pair and I put it on and I made a comparison, walking around, jumping around, and these are more comfortable than the original one. As much as it pains me to say it, I'm telling you, these are upgrade. So whatever Reebok did with the midsole solution over here, the Polylite EVA is much softer, and now with very original looking like and feeling like Hexalite. I'm not gonna say it's just like the original because it's not, but feels and is soft as the original one. The comfort is there. The outsole is super sticky, and let me tell you, if you're on the turf with these, you probably still can play football with those no problem. This is what they were meant for. Part of the other big game pack is the ES22. Super excited about to see this pair as well. Hopefully I'm gonna get it very soon. But for now, the Preseason 94 or Arsenal Mid is in my possession. These are gonna go straight into my feet, and I'm planning to watch the big game on Sunday while wearing these to really feel like old school 30 years ago with the Preseason on my feet. Absolutely love the Preseason line. I love what they've done with this model. Again, heel, plenty of padding over here. These run slightly, ever so slightly bigger to me. So if you're wondering, a lot of people ask me, what about wide footers? Go through the size. I don't think you're gonna suffer at all. The base is pretty wide, despite the fact that the toe box here feels narrow and slim. The base is pretty wide, and I have plenty of room for my pinky. Again, I'm not the widest, foot out there, but still, these are exceptionally comfortable, and I absolutely dig the look. If you're wondering what the Vector logo here is done by, it's nothing really fancy. I think it's just a painted over glossy transparent paint over the suede, and kind of in the different lighting conditions. You can see the third element of the Vector right here, and in some conditions you probably not be able to see it and just see the bottom too, but that's fine. I think that looks and feels excellent with this pair. And another winning colorway that it's not part of the OG, but I think Reebok did an excellent job with these, and I highly recommend you grabbing a pair because they're not gonna break the bank. They're super comfortable, and now materials are great. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. I have tons of new models to show you from Reebok and other brands as always. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.